Hello, hello! The Ass-Crack Bandit is a mysterious figure who terrorized the butts of communities Greendale College. But just like those malign behinds, this case has been cracked. There's a massive clue in the last episode of the series which gives it all away. Probably a parting gift to give us closure. Let's go over the tale of the ACB and the evidence gleaned from Jeff and Annie's investigation. The ACB is first mentioned in Season 2, Episode 17, when Annie's running for school president. From newspaper clippings, we see that the bandit has been active for years before the investigation and has racked up dozens of victims. The study group gets a manifesto from the bandit, comprised of a run-on sentence. Annie suggests that the bandit has access to the faculty lounge since when she ran the most efficient route between 3 crime scenes, the fastest she could do it was in 20 minutes, whereas the bandit did it in 10. She maintains that the only way this is possible is by using a shortcut through the faculty lounge. The faculty lounge is consistently shown to be in the bookstore building, and the 3 crime scenes are nowhere near there. Abed can run from study room F to the theater department in 37 seconds. If Abed can run here or anywhere on campus in 37 seconds, it implies Annie's time makes no sense. And if the faculty lounge is in the new library, or English Memorial Spanish Center as it's known, how would cutting through one of these rooms way over here save time running over here? It's also established that students can sign out keys, giving any student the opportunity to steal it. Annie herself stole a key to the whole school because the dean just left it lying around. Point is, the faculty lounge could easily be accessed in secret by a student. Granted, it's noted that Abed is the fastest student on campus, and I realize it's not a great position to oppose the forensic analysis of Annie Edison, but there's enough here to make this piece of evidence inadmissible in our court of YouTube comments. It could also potentially be the reason they never caught the bandit, as it narrowed their search to only faculty. Another letter written by the ACB is identified by Jeff to contain Dave Matthews Band lyrics, specifically Space Between, Ants Marching, and Freaks on Parade from the song Spaceman. Being a fan of DMB becomes the center of the investigation. That clue throws a lot of suspicion on Professor Duncan, who calls DMB Dave, as he's a real fan, and clears Starburns to the investigative team, as he doesn't recognize DMB's music. Duncan himself is cracked, giving the team an opportunity to catch the bandit red-handed. They turn the corner, only to find Shirley, who tells them Pierce is dead. After Starburns' plea deal, the crackings presumably stop, and we're left with a whole school of red herrings in the form of likely suspects doing suspicious things. Britta makes a strange typing slip, Shirley stands to gain financially, Annie has a flustered reaction to Jeff considering the bandit could be female, the dean and his assistant Rhonda are playing quarters, Abed erases real and fictitious crime dramas while rolling a quarter, Hickey reads old newspaper articles about unsolved cases, Lunch Lady. From our perspective, no one has a solid alibi at the time of a cracking. Abed remains a suspect even with what happened to Troy. Abed is shown to physically and emotionally hurt Troy if it serves to drive the plot. Pierce is actually dead. As suspect as his death is, the tracker Abed put in him says he's in a graveyard. We get the advantage of actually seeing the bandit, and can eliminate many suspects just on approximate height and body type. The last time the ACB is mentioned is in the final episode when everyone's pitching their idea on how Season 7 could have gone. Jeff brings up how they never caught the bandit, which elicits another flustered reaction from Annie. But the suspect pool is still large, so we'll have to go back to our clues. All the characters are obsessed with butts and constantly using them as insults, so there's no direction there. Didn't get any writing samples of run-on sentences, so that just leaves someone going through all the lines of dialogue of the show looking for Dave Matthews Band lyrics. So to reduce noise, I searched for nouns in close proximity to each other that appear in the show and in the lyrics. Of the 382 pairs of nouns in possible DMB songs, there are 9 matches, 8 of which are common enough sayings: middle of the night, halfway around the world, point of view, and thing in the world. It would be remarkable, but perhaps coincidental if one of these lyrics, these complex, unique concepts, were said by someone on Community. It would be unlikely, to the point of incrimination, if a character said one of these lyrics immediately after the last time the bandit is mentioned, in the last opportunity to tell the audience who it was.
I'm just saying there's always going to be a need for law at Greendale. You remember the Ass-Crack Bandit?
Yeah. Do I remember? I mean, doesn't everybody? Could have been anybody.
The protesters are scared. They need you to talk to them.
They should be scared, but they shouldn't need a leader to tell them what to do. We're all born free into a world of lies. But let's talk about you for a second, though.
Britta's a B, And this time, the B stands for Bandit. You need only recall your favorite examples of the incivility and self-sabotage Britta has shown throughout the series. She breaks rules only to relish and often require being caught. Britta feels inadequate and lashes out at authority figures on instinct. I know that it's in the context of Duncan creeping on Britta, but now
Get Britta!
Is a wink to us in the know. The only way she was able to squeak by with still considerable maladaptive outbursts was the outlet she got as the Ass-Crack Bandit. And for those who say Britta couldn't have been the bandit because she just Britta it, well, she just did. In the last episode, in typical Britta fashion, she fell out of her world of lies.
You understand that TV and life are different, right?
Thanks a bunch and have a good one.